poker chips are $10,000 chips. And they got some pretty tall towers of gold back there on the pressure. We're already getting those to tumble down. Oh yeah, look at that. And they got 2 stacks of cash in there as well, 2 ginormous dollar sign money mystery bags. We had a boatload of cash up front. We done got the majority of that to go into the loot chute. So we'll add up all that money here in just a second. Wow, there's a whole bunch of it down here, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this, you all. Check this out. We just got that tower to go in the center. That's awesome. Alright, hold on one second, you all. A lot of that money got stuck in the loot chute. Alright, let's see. Yeah, well, the right side's still piled up a little bit, but check it out. We got 2 $1 chips. So that is 1,003 right there. We get to turn that in for 1,003. That is awesome. Yeah, it's starting to go now. We're starting to win a whole bunch of money out of there. Times $10,000 chips, gold bars, $5,000 chips. It's doing miraculous today. So I might try to get that loot chute cleared out before the quarters start falling in there, because yeah, the quarters are actually about to start falling down in the loot chute. So we might as well go ahead and get all this cleared out, and we'll go ahead and turn in these 2 $1 chips. Like I said, that'll get us 1,000 quarters, 500 quarters for each. So let's go ahead and turn those in and get the loot chute cleared out, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So I got that loot chute completely cleared out. It was much easier process to sort through all those poker chips and 1 ounce gold bars we had won without the quarters being, you know, present with all that stuff down there in the payout chute. So yeah, it was pretty basic and straightforward. Just collected all the $10,000 chips, put those in one section of the box. For the ones who don't know, the staff, they want us to like put the different values of casino chips in one specific section of the box, and we have to take that box over there to them. We have to take all the chips over there to the counter and turn those in after, you know, we finish playing the game for the day. And of course, you know, we cash all that in for real money. Basically how these coin pressers work, perhaps you're new to the channel and you don't really have too much knowledge about how these high limit coin pressure machines work. Odds are you probably played one of these before. Maybe like at a gas station, an arcade, convenience store. They've got them, you know, all over creation pretty much. I know they are illegal in some states. Some states aren't allowed to have quarter coin pressure machines that, you know, pay out real cash money or perhaps quarters. But if you're in a state that, you know, offers these like I am, odds are you've probably seen one of these before. But however, how these high limit coin pressure machines work, we have to buy in, you know, using, you know, real money. We have to buy in with real money, and we purchase a certain amount of quarters. So for instance, today it was a $10 million buy-in. We paid $10 million US dollars for 1,100 quarters, obviously. And then we have to play with those quarters and attempt to, you know, win our original investment back, which was $10 million. We have to attempt to win $10 million worth of poker chips or whatever else they have in the machine currently. And these are $25,000 chips back here, so you're welcome to zoom in on those. It looks like about possibly $1 million per tower, so about $6 million worth of chips. And just in case you didn't know this, perhaps you're new to coin pressing videos, any money that falls down these opening spaces on the left and the right side, whether it be quarters, poker chips, cash, gold, dice, it all goes to the house. it all goes inside the machine in this big old Tupperware box. They've showed me before, and yeah, all that money goes to the owner. I don't get to win nor keep any of that. So now let's turn in this green earbud right here, and we'll continue pushing. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called the casino staff back here. We cashed in that green earbud, and they placed all the stuff that was on them blue shelves into the plant field. Now the two ginormous towers are down here on the lower shelf. Same thing for the two ginormous mystery bags. And they built like a decent sized wall made out of $25,000 chips back there. Now they put the two $5,000 in gold towers back there as well. So wish me the best of luck, everybody. Hopefully we can demolish all these ginormous towers they got stacked up in there, make some good money. Hopefully we can profit. My goal is to win at least $100 million off of this game, because we played a game earlier, we lost around $100 million. So therefore I'm going to try to make $100 million profit on this game right here. So technically we need to win $110 million. That way we can break even for this game and be in profit, if that makes any sense. Or break even for this game and break even for the other game we played right before this game right here. So obviously they took the quarters off the lower shelf in the pusher back there. They gave us 50% of the quarters, like I stated they would earlier, and they took 50% of the quarters to themselves. So but as you can see, a lot of stuff is getting stuck in there. I don't know if that's a side effect for there not being any quarters in there to begin with, but it definitely seems like it's gotten more difficult ever since they began to start taking the quarters off the lower shelf and the pusher whenever we'd cash in an earbud of some sort. Every bit of it's piled up on the edge now, including the two mystery bags. Let's see. Yeah, this tower right here, it's slightly leaning forward a little bit. It looks like it may fall over there toward the left side potentially. Yeah, the quarters aren't really pushing anything forward, so as you can see, the quarters are just overlapping each other back there. Well, in other words, they're like going underneath each other. Alright, let's get that loot chute cleared out. Oh wow, look at that. There you go. So there went a pretty good portion of that money that was stuck. At least in the loot chute anyway. Now against the glass, that's a whole different story. There's a lot of money stuck against the glass right now. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, that's not going to budge at all, I don't think. And we may end up having to call the staff back here for assistance with that. They may have to reset that stuff, as in like stacking it all into a brand new tower, or possibly they may, end up just allowing us to just claim all this money. They may, count it all as a win. Who knows? But we'll continue pushing for a little while longer. Try to get these mystery bags $25,000 chips, $5,000 chips. Yeah, they got it all in there today, but luckily, we've done real well with quarters today. We've accumulated a lot of quarters throughout this game so far. And we should have enough quarters to battle this big old traffic jam up front here. At least for a little while anyway. I mean, we can't battle it, for no hour or two or anything like that. We would eventually oh my gosh, there's a lot of money on the right side about to go. We would eventually run out of quarters if we kept at it for a significant amount of time like that. That's how it always goes. Because as I've said, countless times before, numerous times before, there's always consistently money falling, or there's always money falling down in the opening spaces, aka the banker slots consistently. Therefore, we would end up, losing a tremendous amount of quarters in the long run if we continued pushing for a while. Well, at least we got a space open on that right side there now. So at least that's an outlet for some quarters anyway. Now if those two mystery bags wasn't stuck on the edge right now, I would honestly predict that we would get every bit of these poker chips to go in quarters. The quarters would no longer be stacked up like that. Oh wow, by the looks of it, it looks like we may end up pushing that tower that's on the right side over the edge here in just a second. There's a boatload of poker chips right here that's just hanging up, or hanging there on the edge, and we just got them right as I pointed those out. Awesome. We just got to make sure we consistently get that loot chute cleared out, and the reason for that, they have like an opening gap right up above the payout chute, and I'd say the loot chute could fill up probably by about that much or so. Then anything once it gets taller than that. We're struggling really bad right now with this tower. What I think I might go ahead and do, I'm just going to go ahead and call the casino staff back here just to see if they can potentially reset this tower, because they're supposed to reset anything that is jammed up on the edge. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call them back here. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called the casino staff back here, and that employee decided to reset all the $5,000 and the $10,000 chips. Pretty sure there's a few $25,000 chips mixed in there with all the rest of the stuff, but the majority of that is $5,000 and $10,000 chips. He also put that mystery bag on the pusher, so everything is in a much more convenient spot now, much better spot for all this stuff. So wish me the best of luck, everybody. Hopefully we can demolish all these. Well, technically no towers in there, so we won't be demolishing anything. Let's just say hopefully we can win every bit of these $5,000 and $10,000 chips out of here. We just about got everything pushed down to the lower shelf, and so yeah, we got two mystery bags to open up after we win this one. That'll make the second mystery bag that we're about to win right there. Very excited to see what they got stashed in there for us today. Hopefully a lot of good and valuable stuff. We could definitely benefit from some white dice today. White dice or gold dice. Gold dice multiply the gold bars we win, and the white dice multiply the value of the casino chips and the cash that we win. I think we done got 2 stacks of cash out of there, and we got a significant amount of gold today as well. Alright, let's get the 2 $5,000 chips off of the left corner. That one right there is super duper close to falling off the edge. So let me know if you'd want to see, 2 videos in one day more frequently, and I'd be more than happy to do that for you all. But anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there. It's doing amazing today.